Hey Bookworms! So it is Wednesday morning, a little bit before 9 a.m. and I am on my way driving into work. And I'm excited to go into the office because I haven't seen some of my coworkers in a while because I was out of town and some of them were out of town. I did not wake up to go to yoga this morning, which is not surprising. I guess I slept through my alarm because I woke up at like 7:15 and yoga was supposed to start at 7, but it actually worked out okay because Justin thought his final today was at 10 a.m. Turns out it was at 8 a.m. so I really couldn't have gone to yoga anyways. If I had gone to yoga and then he realized that would have been a problem. You guys probably don't know, but we share a car. We just have one car. So it would have been a problem if I had actually gone to yoga before he realized that his final was at 8 instead of 10. So instead, I'm going to go to yoga tonight after work. There's a 6:30 class that I'm going to go to. I really want to go. I almost have to go because I bought a Groupon a while ago for this yoga place. It's like an unlimited 1 month or whatever, and it expires tomorrow. So like I have to start my 1 month today, possibly tomorrow, but to be safe, I'd rather start it today. So I'm going to be going after work. I'm really excited. It's a Bikram Yoga place. I used to do a lot of Bikram, but once I moved to California, it's like really expensive out here. I mean, Bikram is really expensive anywhere compared to like most types of yoga, but especially in Southern California, it's like really expensive. So I haven't done Bikram in like 3 years, and I love Bikram. I used to do it a lot. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into it, even if it's just for 1 month. I don't know, I definitely want to go like every other day, but I've played around with the idea of trying to go every day because when you go every day, I don't know, it really changes your state of mind, but it's such a commitment to go every day because Bikram it's like a set sequence of yoga positions. It's actually one set that you do twice basically with some slight variations, and it's an hour and a half. Like to do the real thing, it's an hour and a half. And so that's a lot of time, especially because afterwards it's a hot type of yoga, so you get really sweaty. So afterwards you also have to shower. So once you take into account like travel time and shower time and an hour and a half of yoga, it's like over 2 hours a day. So it's definitely a huge time commitment, but I'm really excited. I miss Bikram. I love it, and it's a really good way for, like, in my opinion, to get good exercise and good stretching. I love it. I always recommend it to people. I joke that it's kind of like the type of yoga that masochists like to do because it's really hard and it's really painful, especially the first few times you do it, especially if you don't know what to expect. You feel like you're going to throw up and it's really hard, but you know, just take it easy, do what you can. I don't know, I'm telling you guys all this. Basically, it is really challenging, but I really enjoy it. Oh, so what did I read last night? I read a little bit more of Wink Poppy Midnight. It's going okay. I'm waiting for something to happen. I think that we're gonna get to like the big event soon, but I'm like almost halfway through the book, but it's a really short book, so it doesn't really bother me that much. So I'm interested to see what like the big event is that kind of like the whole story's about. So far we've just been kind of getting to know the characters. One of the characters is very like you're not supposed to like her. I definitely don't like her. And then the other two characters are really cute and sweet, and I do like them. I don't want anything to happen to them, so I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen next. So I read a little bit of that, and then I also read a little bit more of Diabolic, or The Diabolic. I always want to call it Diabolical, but it's The Diabolic. The main character's name is Nemesis, and yesterday I was in Barnes & Noble, and I kind of did a double take because there's actually another book that's titled Nemesis by a different author, so it's like completely unrelated, but I was like, wait, what is that? But The Diabolic is going really well. It's really interesting, and I love the world. I love the characters so far. I like to go into books pretty blind. I didn't really know all that much about it. I just knew that the main character was often described as being like ruthless, and she's totally ruthless. She's totally badass. I really like her, and I'm very interested to see what else happens. The beginning of the book that I've read so far, they've just been like in one like location, and she's about to leave to go somewhere else, and I'm excited to see like the rest of the world and stuff that I've only heard about so far. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm doing it as a buddy read with my friend Mariah. Not my sister Mariah, but my friend Mariah. And those are pretty much the two books that I'm those are my two like physical books, and then I have switched back to listening to The Eye of the World on audiobook, which is the first book in the Wheel of Time series. It's a reread for me. But I really got into the audiobook, and then I had to go back to the library, and there was someone in front of me, so I had to wait like a week or two to get it back. But now I have it back, so I'm definitely going to be listening to that. I am really enjoying the audio version. I've read this book so many times that it's kind of like Harry Potter. I feel like I'm coming home or whatever. All the characters are so familiar. All the scenes are like really familiar, at least in this first book, because I've read this first book so many times. It's a really long series, and basically I've like reread it each time a new book came out for like the last 4 or 5 books. I never did that when the very, very last book came out, and it's been out for a while. So now I'm like starting my journey over so I can reread the whole series from beginning to end, because I really want to read the last series. The series is by Robert Jordan. It's called The Wheel of Time, but it was actually the last 3 or 4 books are written by Brandon Sanderson, because Robert Jordan died and he couldn't finish the series, and he gave people his notes or whatever so that Brandon Sanderson could finish it the way that he wanted to. Okay, so I am now at work, and I can't believe I just talked for like 8-9 minutes, but I'll check when, the lights. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey bookworms, it is Thursday morning, and Justin is taking me to work right now. I don't have anything really planned today. I got to work all day. I am going out to lunch with my boss, which will be fun. It's Employee Appreciation Week. Yesterday we had they brought us like cookies and hot chocolate and eggnog and stuff for Employee Appreciation Week, so that was fun. I had some really good hot chocolate. Last night I did go to yoga, so good for me. It was so hard. I was so tired when I got home. I was starving because I went on an empty stomach, because Bikram's in a really hot room, so it can make you really nauseous, especially at first. And I did get a little nauseous, but I got home, I ate something, and we ended up watching this mid-season finale of The Walking Dead, and it was really good. This season so far has been, after the first episode, has been kind of boring. It's just been showing us what everyone's doing, and last night was a little more exciting, and for once it didn't end on like a terribly like crazy sad or scared moment. It was kind of a hopeful moment, so I'm excited about the next half of the season, which isn't going to be out until February, but I'm glad we finally got to watch that because it came on Sunday, and so we've been sitting on it for like 4 days. I am actually going to be giving Justin my phone because he is going to play Pokemon Go a chunk of today, and so I don't want to miss out. So I'm going to give him my phone while I'm at work so he can go catch me some Pokemon. So yes, that's how much I really like to play Pokemon, / how much he likes to play, because he's willing to do it for me, which is very nice because it's a pain in the ass to like play on 2 phones at once. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey bookworms, it is about 9:30 on Thursday night. So after I got home from work, Justin and I went and had dinner. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings because on Thursday night they have like their boneless wing special, and we played a little bit of Pokemon. We took over some gyms and stuff before and during dinner, which is always fun. And now we're home. I'm tired. I have to work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna go to bed and read some more of the Diabolic. I'm a little bit behind on my Betty read, just by a couple chapters, so I think I'm going to read and maybe even get a little bit ahead on that. Still enjoying it so far, definitely pretty interesting. I will check in with you guys tomorrow.